Hey everybody, Omni Griffin here, and welcome to the New Year's 2025 channel update video. It's not particularly YouTube meta right now to make videos like this, but honestly, it felt like the most straightforward way to talk to you guys about what I've been up to and what I'm planning on doing in the near future of my channel. Obviously, it's been a while since I've posted anything, even longer since I posted actual gameplay. But in that time, I've been getting a lot done. The biggest and most obvious that I can quite literally point to is the fact that my basement is finished. I took the walls from concrete to drywall and paint, and also put up this wonderful, wonderful shelving for my board games. Things that I could not have gotten done if I was doing daily YouTube videos. I plan to use the time from taking a break from YouTube to get better sleep and work on projects like this. And I definitely have accomplished that. But part of me still wants to make content. I've always enjoyed making content. And I've had a lot of different ideas. Some of the projects that were on my list of things to do while taking a break from YouTube videos were ironically YouTube videos, just different than what I was currently doing. The video that I most recently posted just under a year and a half ago was an unboxing for a board game. It was well received, surprisingly, to be honest. It got a lot of views and a lot more publicity than I initially expected, and a lot of positive feedback, and it felt great. It was something that honestly I wanted to do, was more board game content. So in the years that it's been since I've posted a gameplay video, I've had a lot of these thoughts, and that's where we get into the future of this channel. Because, as I said, I have a lot of ideas for things that I would like to do, and gameplay is not off the list. In fact, I am streaming gameplay just about every week. I've got a group of friends that I have been playing GTFO, which is a horde shooter with stealth mechanics, if you're not familiar. Very fun, very interesting, very difficult. We play on Fridays, sometimes Saturdays if scheduling gets wonky. And sometimes if we can't get everybody, we play stuff like Phasmophobia or Left 4 Dead or even some of the Dark Pictures anthology. We're keeping it casual and flexible. Would love if you stopped by if that's something that sounds interesting to you, but no pressure. But beyond that, I haven't really done a ton of gameplay stuff because I kind of wanted to go back to my roots. For those of you who have been with me since I released my first video, you may know that that first video was not actually gameplay. The first video that I uploaded was, I think, The Binding of Isaac University, where I was talking about how different items in The Binding of Isaac, the original Flash version, not the new one, worked, and the stats that they changed and the interactions that they had with various other items. It was digging into one of the things that I find very interesting about games, and that is game mechanics. The skeleton on which games are built, the driving force behind how the game's parts interact with each other, and how you, the user, interact with the game. Perhaps a bit cerebral, but something that I've always loved digging into and studying a little bit deeper. And that is part of what I'm hoping to do with this channel in the future. I haven't decided exactly how things are going to go because I do want to be posting some gameplay. There's a lot of games sitting in my backlog that I want to play, and honestly, it might be a fun excuse to play them because I haven't gotten to nearly as many video games in the recent past as I would like. But I don't want this channel to be no gameplay. And at the same time, I am concerned about channel purity. The perfectionist in me, which made it very, very difficult to push publish on that unboxing video, wants to have a very professional YouTube experience for those of you who are kind enough to watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. And one of the philosophies in there is keeping that subscription feed for your users very pure in what they want. So if you want to watch me doing gameplay, this is the channel to subscribe to. But if I am doing something that is more explorative about game mechanics, which might be about video games, but could very much be about board games as well, they are something that is shared by anything that has the title of game. If that's not what you're interested in, I don't want this channel to pop something into your subscription feed that you're not interested in. So I'm toying with the idea of having that be a separate channel. So I am looking a little bit for your feedback on that, if that is something you are interested in. But one of the things that I do know is going to be an extra channel, a new channel, is hopefully something that has a video being posted today as well. We'll see how the editing goes. But the idea is that there should be a launch video on a new channel. I don't know what it will be called at this exact moment. I'm exploring different channel names based on availability. Unfortunately, Omni as a prefix is relatively common. But the idea is, as you can see, I love board games. Obviously, as well as video games, but I love board games. This isn't even all the games that I own. It is most of them, but it is not all. And I am a sucker for good quality game components. Most board games come with cardboard, and cardboard is honestly sufficient to accomplish the goal of playing the games within the box. But it is sometimes very, very nice to have that tactile metal coin or acrylic Tetris piece when you're playing that game. So I'm going to start experimenting with creating those improved components. I've tried my hand at 3D printing board game inserts for the boxes to make all the pieces fit very nicely, and I'm looking to mess around with other stuff in that same vein. And when I was working on my basement, I had this moment where I looked at what I was doing. This is when I was about 90% done, and I thought, I should have recorded this. I should have shared this process with people, because I jumped into that not knowing anything, starting brand new. I watched a ton of YouTube videos and learned how to do it myself. And the fact that those videos existed to help me meant that somebody else had the wherewithal to record things and teach. And so as I jump into this new field, this new idea, I want to do the same thing. I want to record things from scratch, record my ideas. Something in the vein of Simone Gertz, I hope I'm saying her name right, or Things Made Here, that sort of channel where they make stuff and they record their process to help teach other people to do that thing and to hopefully think more critically about the things in the world around them. I'm not hoping to reach that pinnacle of helpfulness. I don't think I could pull it off. Those channels, not just those that I mentioned, but those channels are very talented people with huge support teams and a lot of really fancy, cool tools that I do not have. But that is something that I potentially aspire to. Not that I'm expecting to get that big. I'm hoping primarily to educate and hopefully catch the interest of like-minded folks. So I will hopefully have that video out at the same time as this. I will link it in the description. Maybe I'll get it somewhere over here, but that is something that I know I'm going to do. And hopefully I will get to the game mechanics stuff. I have scripts written, some of them briefly, rough drafts, nothing particularly fancy or well proofread, but the ideas are there. And it's something that I, as I said, would like to explore and see if there is an audience interested in it. But that's pretty much what I've got going. It's some Twitch here and there, and hopefully some brand spanking new videos with cool stuff, and maybe the occasional gameplay video. We'll see how it goes. I unfortunately cannot promise anything, but with Dredge being free over Christmas on Epic, it has really, really put an itch, deep under my skin, as it were, to play some games that I have not gotten around to, and hopefully share that with you guys. So, If you're interested, if any of those things sound cool, please let me know in the comments. If I get the links to the video posted for the other channel, please pop over there and subscribe. If I go to that channel after one video of this is what I'm going to do, because that's all I'm going to have is the intro video to start, and I get a whole bunch of subscribers over there, yes, Monkey Brain or Lizard Brain is going to go, yay, that's awesome, numbers big. But honestly, that will be like a really cool push to make sure that that happens and doesn't just kind of fall off. Unfortunately, the amount of effort it takes to do some of this stuff, even though it is not Herculean, I do not want to even begin to imply that the amount of effort I put into my videos is anywhere near some of the truly, truly great stuff that's out there. But even the start can be difficult. So I hope to see you guys soon over there, over here on Twitch, wherever you want to see me. And until then, keep your gears turning. I did miss saying that.